It is beautiful out. It is 60. It was 65 degrees earlier. I got a sweatshirt on, but I don't even need it. It's starting to get dark. It might be 60 degrees out right now. So it was really nice out today. So we're over here in Fort Criswell, Virginia at the Flying J. We're doing a half-hour break. And we picked up this load up in Kingspan, or not Kingspan. We picked up in Winchester, Virginia. The name of the place we picked up was Kingspan. So it's the insulation, really light load, like 6,500 pounds or something like that, going to Nashville, Tennessee. And we picked it up yesterday, had a couple problems with the trailer. Wanted to go over that real quick. Picked it up, got down last night to Raphine, Virginia, shut down, and then started driving this morning. And we're doing our first load check and our half-hour break. And I plan on going to the receiver tonight and spending the night there if everything works out. We still got 365 miles to go, so we should be good with that. But let me show you what I got going on with this trailer. So this is our load here we got up there at Kingspan in Winchester, Virginia. Got it all strapped down, everything like that. But anyways, what I wanted to show you guys was the lights and everything worked on this. There was no problem with the lights. The problem we have was with this tire right here. So when I got to pick this trailer up, this inside tire was off the bead. So it was flat, it was off the bead, and you could hear air leaking. So see the bead down there. So I had to call outside repair, and they had to send someone over to get this. I thought it was a flat tire, but it was just off the bead. So when I had the air going on it, I was pushing, because it was off the bead on the back side over there, and the front side was still on the bead. So I was pushing the tire over, trying to get it to bead back up, but it wouldn't bead back up. I needed like 2 more people. If I could have had someone pushing on the top, someone pushing on the back in here, and then I pushed on the front, it might have went on. I don't know if it would have beat it back up or not. And I moved it around the parking lot a little bit to try to get the bead back up, but it wouldn't go back on the bead. So they came out, they checked it, they said there was no holes in it. He put it back on the bead, and what it ended up being was one of these connections right here was loose. So whenever he put the air back in it, he could hear it leaking up here. He just come through and tightened one of these up, or maybe both of them. Or it might have been up in here too, I don't know exactly. He didn't say exactly where, but I'm assuming it was right here. One of these were loose, and that's where the air was leaking from. So we tightened it back up, and he said keep an eye on it, but you should be good to go. And we've been running it ever since, and it's beating back, and it's stayed up the pressure. And it's a pretty good, the tread on this is pretty thick too. I haven't checked it, but it's probably at least 730 seconds, if not more. That was the first problem. The other problem I got to fix, and that's my mud flaps. You can see my mud flaps hanging down there. It's holding on by 1 bolt. So I'm just going to bring a wrench out and unloosen a couple of them bolts, slide that back up in there and tighten it down. My bracket's also bent, but I can't straighten that out. I'd have to have a pretty big pry bar to get that. Over to the other side, same thing on the mud flap over here. You can see it's bent. Something was said, I don't know. And it's being held on by 2 bolts. This one ain't as bad though, I guess. So anyways, with all that stuff, I got to the place to get loaded there at Kingspan about 12:30 until I got, it was a drop and hook, so I hooked up to the trailer, got it all strapped down, then had to wait on the tire guy to come fix the tire. I didn't get out of there until like 4 o'clock. So I was there like 4 hours, which kind of sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna take a wrench back there and we'll see if we can get them mud flaps fixed. And other than that, we should be good to rock and roll to get down here to make this delivery. So we have made it to our delivery. We got here the night before. We drop this stuff off tomorrow at 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. So I went into the guy and asked him, and he said, yep, you can park in the front and come around 8:30 or 9 and we'll get you unloaded. So that's what it is. Or that's what we got anyways. This tire here, been checking it on every load check. And good old kick with that, staying up. So that problem I believe is taken care of. Like I said, it was one of these 2 here being loose. This thing weighed 6,500 pounds. Got my board stacked back there and chained up. Got my X-strap on it. So I was loading over there and I put my X-strap with the edge protector on the side like this, the way I always do. And then one up on the top like that. But I seen another guy run his, and he put his edge protector down the middle here, and a strap come down across here, hooked to the middle up underneath, and then came out like in this area, or probably like back here, and went down in like that, which makes a lot more sense. You're not going to lose this thing if the wind blows or if your strap gets a little bit loose. I did good with mine, but there's a possibility if this thing gets loose or something that you could lose an edge protector. So this load, like I said, delivers in Nashville, and that's where we're at. It's about maybe 5 o'clock. I'm not sure what time it is. It is beautiful out. It is 60. It was 65 degrees earlier. I got a sweatshirt on, but I don't even need it. It's starting to get dark. It might be 60 degrees out right now. So it was really nice out today. So anyways, got the load behind me. I'm gonna go grab my load bar. I'm gonna take a bunch of these straps off. I can't take them all off because I gotta pull straight ahead and back out onto the road and then back down over the hill. And I gotta do like a 90-degree turn. So there's no way I'm gonna take all the straps off. This stuff will fall off the trailer. But I'm gonna take a bunch of them off and leave pretty much one strap per bundle just so it'll hold. That way in the morning I only have to take off like 8 or 10 straps instead of taking off the 20 some that I got on here. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 straps. We'll bring it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll leave 6 straps on here. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab my load bar and I'll take this stuff off.